Before writing, before cities, before the wheel, humans were getting high, not by accident, on purpose, and they left proof behind. Archaeologists split their evidence into two types. Direct evidence, the actual plants, seeds, pollen, roots found inside human burials and cooking vessels, or chemical traces, alkaloids still detectable inside pottery sealed for 8,000 years, cocaine metabolites in the hair of mummies, mescaline surviving intact in a cactus button from 3,200 BC. The tools, pipes, mortars, snuff trays, or the marks left on skeletons, the stained black teeth of betel nut chewers, the jaw deformations of lifelong coca users. Together, these create a map. And that map covers every continent on Earth. Let's go back as far as the evidence takes us. 11,000 years ago, Mount Carmel, Israel. A people called the Natufians were already brewing beer before farming existed. The starch granules in their stone mortars show the chemical fingerprints of fermentation. The current theory? Humans may have invented agriculture because of beer, not the other way around. By 8,200 BC in Japan, cannabis seeds were pressed into Jomon pottery 10,000 years ago. Egypt, 6,000 BC. Water lily remains at a Neolithic site in the Sahara, which was green and habitable back then. The blue water lily contains psychoactive alkaloids. Later, flowers of this same plant were found woven into the burial garlands of pharaohs. Romania, 4,500 BC. Thousands of deadly nightshade seeds, concentrated, not scattered, inside a Neolithic village of 100 houses. Intensive, deliberate use of one of history's most potent hallucinogens. And in the Sahara, prehistoric rock art from 6,000 BC shows human figures holding mushrooms, with dotted lines running from the fungi directly into the head. The artist wasn't drawing a plant. They were illustrating what the plant did to the mind. Cross the ocean. The Americas pushed the timeline even further. The oldest known psychoactive plant in the Western Hemisphere is the San Pedro cactus. In a cave in Peru called Guitarrero, archaeologists found concentrated San Pedro pollen dating to 8,600 BC. In Texas, 8,440 BC. Medicine bags, leather pouches filled with ritual objects, and bright red mescal bean seeds. The beans are toxic at the wrong dose. These people knew exactly what they were doing. Peru, 6,000 BC. Coca leaves pressed into the floor of a house. Right next to them, small compressed balls of lime, the same lime coca chewers still used today to activate the alkaloids. And in Argentina, 2100 BC, pipes. Carved, deliberate, beautiful pipes, with seeds of the Anodonanthera tree inside, a plant that produces compounds almost identical to DMT. People were inhaling tryptamines 3,400 years before the Renaissance. Our ancestors had sophisticated pharmacological knowledge 8,000 years ago. So what does all of this tell us? First, this is not a fringe story. It's universal. Every major human civilization, on every continent, independently developed its own relationship with psychoactive plants, without contact with each other. Second, in nearly every case, these substances appear in burial sites and temples. Not trash heaps, not kitchens. They were sacred. They were placed next to the dead as offerings. Archaeologists call this grave goods, objects too important to leave behind. Third, these dates are almost certainly not the real starting points. They're just the oldest evidence we've found so far. The actual origins stretch back into a prehistory we may never fully reach. The Italian ethnobotanist Giorgio Samorini, who compiled this evidence from decades of archaeological literature, puts it this way: the human search for altered states of consciousness has very ancient roots. roots that may be as old as the species itself. Beer, cannabis, coca, peyote, psilocybin mushrooms. Humans didn't stumble onto these and move on. They returned. They cultivated. They built rituals. They placed them in graves. The archaeology doesn't tell us exactly why, but it tells us this: it mattered. Now here's the question I want you to sit with. If the drive to brew beer may have caused humans to invent farming, does that mean civilization itself began with a psychoactive plant? Leave your answer in the comments.